Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchen Land USA, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Howdy, howdy. Good morning to you on Friday. Glad you're with us this morning, and we're rolling into the weekend, so let's get started with some news.
All right. A Springfield business owner has admitted to defrauding a federal pandemic relief program. 47-year-old Jason Hemingway secured more than $316,000 in paycheck protection loans in 2021 by misrepresenting his company's payroll and using someone else's name without permission. His company was Principal Transfer Group. Investigators say the money that was meant to help businesses during COVID-19 was instead used for unauthorized and personal expenses. Hemingway pleaded guilty to bank fraud and money laundering, agreed to pay full restitution, and is now facing up to 40 years in federal prison when he is sentenced later this year.
Okay. We are continuing to learn more about the shootings in Christian County that claimed the lives of two Christian County deputies. Deputy Gabriel Ramirez was shot during a traffic stop in Highlandville, sparking a manhunt that stretched into Stone County. The killer, Richard Byrd, later opened fire again near Reed Spring against more police officers and deputies, killing Deputy Michael Highslope and wounding a Webster County deputy, as well as a deputy from Christian County before being killed by officers. The Greene County led critical incident team is now handling that investigation using 3D scanning technology and ongoing evidence review as they work to try to piece together the timeline and come up with a cause for what started all of that. Public visitation, meanwhile, for deputies Ramirez and Highslope will be held this evening from 5 to 8 at James River Church in Ozark. Funeral services are scheduled for tomorrow at 1 p.m., also at James River Church. Both men were Ozark High School graduates and U.S. Army veterans who served the Christian County Sheriff's Office. Law enforcement honors will follow the funeral service, including a procession to Green Lawn Funeral Home.
In Greene County, a controversial rezoning request for a proposed battery storage facility north of Springfield has been delayed. Alabama-based Sophos Power is seeking to rezone about 40 acres of agriculture land for a lithium-ion battery energy storage site. After hours of public opposition and a unanimous recommendation for denial from the county planning board, the developer has asked to table the request. The Greene County Commission will now hold a public hearing on April 6th at the historic courthouse. A prominent office property in Springfield is now on the market. The 162,000 square foot Frisco building on East Chestnut Expressway has been listed for $22.5 million. The property is about 80% leased and home to tenants, including Mercy Springfield Communities and O'Reilly Automotive.
It's odd to see that building up for sale. It's been there and 80% occupied, so it's getting used.
Yeah.
At Drury University, the annual March Madness fundraising challenge is underway with a major matching opportunity. Members of the O'Reilly and Wooten families have pledged to match up to $1.8 million in gifts through March 31st. Donations to the Student Success Fund, including scholarships, faculty support, and campus needs, will be matched dollar for dollar. So good for them.
All right. The Springfield Chamber of Commerce has announced its 2026 Leadership Award winners. The Athena Award will go to Sandy Howard, a former longtime chamber executive recognized for her community impact and nonprofit leadership. The Virginia Fry Rising Star Award honors Lauren Corball of Central Bank, for her professional and civic contributions. And both of them will be recognized at a ceremony on March 18th at the White River Conference Center. Congratulations to both of them.
Absolutely. Spring training baseball is here. It is time. It's a very exciting time of year. And this season, the St. Louis Cardinals have a new radio home in the Ozarks. It is 1021 The One. And they spell the one W-O-N.
I see what they did there.
It's a sports station. It's cool. 102 The One is the area's new sports radio station from Midwest Family Marketing and will broadcast every weekend spring training game and then every St. Louis Cardinals regular season game, including comprehensive pregame and post-game coverage. Very exciting. In addition to Cardinals baseball, 102 The One features the starting lineup in the morning show. Ned Reynolds, you know all these guys. Ned Reynolds, Scott Purrier, and Art Haynes. And they are great together talking sports. They've also got The One has St. Louis Blues hockey, National Football League football, and sports talk shows throughout the day. So check it out, 102 The One on your FM dial.
1021 The One.
Is that? Oh, yes, 1021 The One.
I know. There's a lot of ones going on. I was making sure that you hit them all.
I maybe missed a one. Yeah, that's right.
I feel like maybe you missed a one. So if you are looking for weekend plans, the Springfield RV Mega Show rolls into the Wilson Logistics Arena on Friday through Sunday. That will be a good time today through Sunday. Dozens of RVs are on display, and also at the fairgrounds, monster trucks take over tonight and tomorrow night. Gates open at 6, shows start at 7:30. And ticket holders can attend a free pit party tonight to meet up with the drivers and see those trucks up close and personal.
Nice. That's fun.
It is loud. You might want some earplugs.
That's true.
All right, now to this. A family-friendly event in downtown. The historic Galois Theater is hosting a free showing of The Incredibles this weekend. It's on Sunday afternoon. Doors open at 1. The movie starts at 2, and a free popcorn and drink will be provided while supplies last.
All right.
Good time.
Lots going on this weekend. The weather's changing. I think this weekend maybe some rain chances are upcoming. So make sure you check in with Abby Dyer's Wake Up Weather Forecast and figure out what's going on for your weekend weather, and then early next week as well. And hope you have a great weekend. It has been a rough week in the Ozarks, very heavy week. So we continue to think about and pray for the deputies' families and the Christian County deputies and all of the law enforcement from around the area. It's going to be tonight will be tough for them, tomorrow as well, and then for months and years to come for the families of those two deputies.
Yes, absolutely. Thoughts and prayers for both of them, for their families, their whole departments. And again, tonight, visitation, and tomorrow, the funeral. So God bless them all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back here on Monday morning.
Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I get to deliver some good news on this Friday. Temperatures are starting out in the upper 30s, so it's cool out there early this morning, but it is going to be a fantastic afternoon. My advice to you today is to plan some time to get outside this weekend. It's going to be spring fever. And as you know, if you get this kind of weather in February, it's not real. It's not going to stick around. This is really a false spring, but we're going to act like it's spring because it sure feels like it across the Ozarks, and it definitely will by this afternoon. We've got full sunshine in the forecast today, high temperatures in the middle 70s. Now, the ground is dry. We still have drought conditions with super low relative humidity. You know what to expect. As well as a breeze, it is going to mean high fire danger across the Ozarks today. So that's kind of a headline for you as we head into today and tomorrow. Those conditions remain very elevated as we begin the weekend. I do expect that high pressure, though, remains in control, and we're going to see a whole lot of sunshine. Another great day ahead tomorrow with high temperatures likely making it to the upper 70s. It will be fantastic to get out and about. Friday and Saturday, though, we have those elevated fire weather conditions with maximum wind gusts anywhere from 15 to 25 miles an hour. Super low relative humidity. So I discourage burning across the Ozarks today and tomorrow. Hold off. There's a lot of rain on the way in the later parts of the 7-day forecast. So there will be plenty of opportunities to resume those types of activities once we get some moisture in the ground. We've got rain chances returning for us by Sunday, and that's also when temperatures cool down. Numbers will be back into the 50s for highs on Sunday. I have wintry precip in the forecast this weekend. Not really for the Ozarks, but this will be important for anyone that travels or is heading to Kansas City, St. Louis, Columbia, along I-70. There will likely be some wintry weather. There's likely going to be some precip Saturday night into Sunday night. And most of our region and the Springfield region definitely will see this as a cold rainfall. Models show a wide range of possibilities, which include some snow and ice for our friends up north. So any travel that you have planned on Sunday, going to a tournament or something in St. Louis, it'll need to be watched for Sunday because there are going to be some opportunities for precip. Exact temperatures at the surface and above the surface will be very important in kind of downplaying that forecast as we get closer to the weekend. So stay tuned. Right now, I think it's all rain for the Ozarks, but snowfall and some even mixture of wintry weather like some sleet. That's going to be possible for friends up along the I-70 corridor. It'll be staying rain in the Ozarks. And if you don't get a whole lot of rain out of this system, rounds of heavy rain look possible March 3rd through 11th. Key details really kind of remain uncertain here, but we're looking at this pattern shift that is likely going to bring heavy downpours to the Ozarks. The first week of March looks wet. And we could go from drought to talking flooding as we head into the month of March. So a definite atmospheric flip is happening in the upper levels of the atmosphere. Around the country, here's what's making headlines. It's daily shower and thunderstorm chances across much of the southern United States. We also have this clipper system bringing snowfall from the northern high plains into the upper Midwest this weekend. And warm and dry conditions will mean fire danger for much of the lower 48. That's going to be in the headlines, the national news headlines through much of the weekend. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. What common household item was originally invented to clean wallpaper? And the options that I gave you were A, a vacuum cleaner, B, an eraser, C, a broom, or D, a sponge. And if you guessed B, an eraser, you would be correct. Before rubber erasers, people used crustless bread to rub out pencil marks or clean soot from wallpaper. In 1770, Edward Narney accidentally discovered that rubber from the rubber tree worked better for erasing, and it caught on. Modern erasers evolved from there, but their wallpaper cleaning roots will never be forgotten by some. Or maybe they will. I don't know. I didn't know this one, but congrats if B was your choice. Here's the next trivia question that I'll have for you Monday. What is the first item intentionally left on the moon by humans that wasn't trash or scientific equipment? Do you think it was A, a family photo, B, a golf ball, C, a feather, or D, a Bible? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website, aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather this week. I am looking forward to being back here with you Monday morning. Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the 70s. We'll chat again first thing Monday.